Hi, and welcome to our monthly market report for Vancouver in Canada. In June, a lot went down in terms of a change in the market that hasn't really been seen in a long time in Vancouver. Rob, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the interest rates are really taking hold. It's been there's now 4 interest rate changes in the last 5 months. So that, of course, is to curb demand and reduce inflation and get these crazy prices under control. And that effect is now working itself through the Vancouver market. And we're also seeing a max re-urbanization of a lot of people that were moving away from the core to bigger houses with more space, more backyards, all the way through the pandemic for reasons we all know. And since we're seeing a dramatic turn back actually to apartments and more high dense living.
It's always been considered that, when we're in an inflationary time like this, that the market cools off in terms of price as well. Has the price had the impact that everyone is expecting of actually coming down off of previous months?
Yeah, in Vancouver, it has. It has actually plateaued and actually fallen off slightly month over month. But that's why it's important to look at the market reports and look at the average over the last 4 or 5 years, because historically speaking, it's still very, very high and still up against other comparable months in years past. So certainly the effect of the interest rates are working, but the pricing environment isn't falling off a cliff. So don't get too crazy about media hysteria and all the other things that are going on in the rhetoric around pricing and the sky is falling. Stick to the data, really understand what's going on with the numbers, because that's the way the market actually functions.
Well, the reality of the times too is if you are both selling and buying in the same market, then you get the benefit on the buy side where you may have taken a small hit on the sell side. But all said and done, if you're buying and selling in the same market, then the times and the prices evolving like this don't necessarily hit you on one side or the other.
Exactly. That's well said. And I think then it comes down to what are you doing with your property? As you say, are you moving within the same city? Then you're buying and selling the same market versus what we're seeing, at least in Alberta, a lot of migration from Vancouver, from BC to Alberta, as well as from Eastern Canada. So also important to understand both sides of the market and which market you're entering from and exiting, because that will give you the full financial picture.
We have a full deep dive in what's happening in the market in Vancouver. So click right here and we can share all that data with you so that you're armed with the fully transparent data to make the decision that's right for you. Thanks, Rob.